Hello everybody, it's Benny Bones here and welcome back to the long drive. Here we are where we left off, 1,293 kilometers in I believe it was, from my save game. I'm just trying to remember. And we've spawned back in at this lovely building over here, and well, look at that, there's a car there now. Just one of those funky things that happens when you respawn into a game. New treasures arrive. Like, I always kind of park a little further away because spawning issues. There's a bike on the roof. But yeah, we ended last time and this wasn't here. So let's have a quick pokey. It's got oil. It's got coolant. And where is it? On this side, is it? It's got diesel. Oh, don't do this to me. Do I want it to change to a wagon? A wagon might be fun. Let's bring my car down. So how's everyone been? I've spent the day uploading my last video, which was fun. And slow it down, slow it down, slow it down, stop. So yes, I was uploading the video from my last one, and yeah, I got to do some work on my car because I believe the fuel pump died while I was driving yesterday. I had to get towed home because the fuel pump decided to stop working on me. Speaking of stop working, here we go. So yeah, let's have a little quick look around. And I haven't checked the building yet, so this is going to be something interesting. There's lots over here. Gold, mirrors, rubber wipes, a bed in front of the door. That way they open. Oh, a square headlight. More mirrors. Feel a little bit cheeky spawning in now because it's kind of refreshed everything that's going to be in here and added more to it. So it's always nice to save before you go through buildings because it gives you a little extra loot, a little extra kick to start with. Is there anything in here besides crates? No, just crates. Okay, that's good to know. What do we got up here then? Just a bike and a grey paint. So not much in here. Oh, what's this? An empty. So yes, not much in here. Okay, something just broke. Is there a glass bottle somewhere? Do I have not a snake? That is a question. I think mine went flying when everything... I thought the window was missing for a moment. When my car decided it wasn't going to play nice. But that's got some diesel in it. And I have a diesel here. With it's running low on oil. Because otherwise I'm going to have to try and find gas. And that's already got diesel in it. So, Ponder, ponder, ponder. I do have to take my pumpkins if I am. Yeah, let's take this car, shall we? Don't know what condition the tyres are in. So I'm just going to play with this till the sun comes up and then we'll take off again. So here we have it. I've just spent the night. The morning is just on us. The sun's coming up nice and bright. Over there, yep. And isn't that a very picturesque cactus right there? Boom. But yes, here we go. I've transferred what I needed to over. Most of the tyres were alright. Only one of them was bad. And it wasn't even that real bad. So, yeah, as you can see, I've swapped it over. There's missing one because I have it in the back there. And here we go. I've got the radiators all topped up. I've put the diesel motor in there because, well, I got diesel in the tank. The only thing I'm really annoyed that I'm leaving behind is there's 34 litres in there. Which would be great in here, but there's only 2.3 at the moment. I do have one of these jerry cans which has some fuel in it. This one. I think they both have fuel in it, to be honest. But we'll put a little bit in just to keep us going. And then we'll depart, I think. 10 litres to the dot. Let's try that. See how far we get with 10 litres. I've chucked everything I need in the back. My rubber wife, a spare tyre, some fuel. And let's get on the road. Brand new car too. I was going to say we probably need to check the odometer, but no. Brand new car, starting from scratch. So let's see how many kilometers we can rock up now. So that was a good little bit of fun. So we're in a new car. How's that? It's been a while since we've changed cars. A lovely red wagon. The old Wagos. I do like station wagons. Not many car companies, I should say, actually release the wagons anymore. They're all estates and they're all things like that. Kind of, yeah, mostly estates and four-wheel drives. But you do get, you know, the, what are they? Sedans, which is also very common. Not too many coupes, I find. Coupes aren't really much of a thing unless you're looking right into the boy racer market. Kind of that 90s street cred type of thing. I might just be looking in the wrong spot. I do like coupes, two-door cars. The doors are bigger, that's why. I'm quite tall and with really long legs. So having longer doors makes it a little bit easier to get in and out, especially when you have the seat in the car all the way back. Like in my van. My van. I've got the seats all the way back. And it's easy because it's a stop-go kind of automatic, which is 2 pedals, and it's fun. So what do we need now? Like, I would say soon, but not desperately. We would want to find another boat so we can get some more diesel fuel. But in saying that, I would also like to swap engines. Diesels are fun. They're not super quick, which is good for me because I don't always pay too much attention to how I'm driving. But having better, you know, having a more readily available fuel and a bit of a faster engine might be fun. Could always go for the old 2-stroke again. The old Cherokee we'll choose. But they're fun and all, but so underpowered. Kind of wish they were just a little bit more economical. Now give us a Detroit diesel, a 2-stroke Detroit. That'd be fun. Chuck the old diesel 2-strokes in. It kind of boggles my mind how they work. I'll have to look it up sometime because with my 3D printer I didn't understand how like a differential really worked. So I built one just with my 3D printer. And now I've got a little model of one that I can actually hold, and it actually makes a lot more sense. Still incredible engineering that went into these things when they first were invented all that time ago, to make one wheel spin at a different speed to the other at different times, and then they both spin together when they need to, and things like that. Very interesting. A lot of thought would have gone into that. Ooh, hello. No point stopping at these. Not waiting for a bus. A bus might be fun again. I have had buses in the past, but yeah, I tend to run out of steam with them. I don't know what it is. Whether I need to make sure all 8 tires are good and fresh and shiny, or if it's just don't have enough torque to climb up hills. When the diesel motor, like the bus motor's in a car, it's perfectly fine. It doesn't go very quick, but it climbs up hills with ease. But when you put it in a bus, you just don't have the steam to get up steep hills. Especially the hills we had back at the beginning. That was bizarre. Because things have flattened out a lot since then. Still got up and down hills, but they're not nearly as bad. Like some of those hills I had to climb, they were insane. Absolutely insane. There's a boat just over on the horizon there. That might be handy. A little bit of a shortcut. It won't be too long. We'll get there in no time. We've got a gas station. We'll see what they've got for sale. Yeah, then we'll continue on to the boat down there. We won't get lost. It's pretty close. Oh, something's loading in. Slow down and let it coast. And ding ding. How much fuel have we got left? We'll jump out and have a check. So we had 10 litres in there before, and now we are at 5.9 litres. So we've gone through 4.1 in the space of how many kilometres? We'll check. Geez, my saving isn't playing nice today. In 9 kilometres. So it's about a litre per 2 kilometres, I think. About that. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, a very crusty one. Anything goody in there? Empty. Was that oil, was it? Oil? Well, oil's good for cooling, but whether it's useful at all. More oil? Oh, little Trabant. Hello, my little friend. Empty. I don't know why I was looking for anything else, but that's the only tank it's got, isn't it? So simple. Have a little quick poke in there. Empty radiators. Some more tires. Don't think I need more tires, but knowing me, diesel. Ooh, look, 5 litres of diesel right there. But do I want to swap to a petrol engine? But there is one there. That is the question. What else have we got in here? Gas, oil. What I was looking for in here is a new Not a Snake, and we don't seem to have one. But that's alright, we'll keep coasting. Otherwise, there's nothing much in here. It's a bit unfortunate. There is another motor, engine. But yeah, I don't think we really need that. We have another 5 litres of diesel here, so we can top that up and make it another 9 kilometres. How's that? Oh, that noise. There we are. A bit more than I was expecting, but that works. Onwards to the bus, I guess. Having fun with some of these camera angles you can get away with. I'll have to try and work some more out. They're a bit of fun. They make editing a little bit more fun as well. And you can play with the camera a bit more. Otherwise, it's all just like this the whole way, and that's not always a fun thing to try and edit myself. Ah, there we go. I was about to say, where is it gone? It's right here. How in the world did I miss that? I don't know. Okay, so where do we get in? We get in on the low side, don't we? I believe we do. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Here we go. Oh, it's going to be a bit of a jump to get up there. Well, car never stops very well, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. Can I jump up? I swear I spend half my time waiting for autosaves. Empty. Oil. So I'm just going to go through these and then I'll come back again. There isn't that many to check, so I'll just do that quickly. So here we are. I've just done a little run around through there, and I've done a little playing around. You'll be asking, Benny, why is there a barrel in the back of your car? Because I have 3 here. This one here is full of diesel, which I've already filled the car with. I better shut that. And these 2 are full of gas. Now, this one isn't completely full. I only filled it up to 70 litres, so I can still pick it up. If you fill it all the way, you aren't able to pick it up. So this gives me enough fuel, well, more than enough fuel, if I find a petrol engine I like. And yeah, I will swap it over. So that gives me fuel I can filter in, so I don't have to just stay with a diesel. But I got enough fuel here in case I need to stay with another diesel. So the road's that way. The sun should be rising in a moment. So we'll wait for them, I think. And there we see the sun is slowly starting to rise as the sky turns orange, which gives us a perfect opportunity to hit the road and keep going. And away we go! So yeah, back on the road. Gotta remember, there's a lot of weight in the car now. So doing turns is not going to be much fun as long as I can keep it straight. We'll be good. It's going to shake all over the place. I always forget that. I always love carrying stuff like barrels and extra supplies, but the car really doesn't like that. Especially with all that weight just hanging over the rear there. It's so far back in this car. You can kind of move it, pull the back seat out and move it forwards, which is always an option. But we'll see how things go. If it gets real painful, I'll pull the back seat out and I'll just put the barrel there. You can, I believe, fit 2 barrels in the car, but is there really much point? I don't think so. It's a lot of fun, but there's no point doing that. Wow. We are so uncontrollable already. Yeah. But it's always a lot of fun. Just like going camping, there's always something you forget to bring with you. Every time I've ever gone camping or on an adventure like that, I've always forgotten to bring something. I always think, oh yeah, I've got to put that in my car so I remember it. And then I always forget it. Got to avoid these, got to avoid that. Okay, get back on the road. Because I've got a little, just a 5 watt CV radio. And I do... Every time I go away, I keep thinking, yeah, I probably need to bring this just in case, you know, if I have an issue or whatnot. I have a CB radio. And, yeah, every time I forget to bring it. It's just one of those things I always forget. I've never used it. It's just one of those, you know, it's good to have it, but I've never used it. And every time I do remember, you need to bring this, I always forget to bring it. I'm pretty terrible at that, to be honest. Avoid the rocks. Ooh, we've got something coming up. Ooh. Don't hit the post. There we go. There's something coming up and it just spawned in a bus. Nice little bus stop. That's probably why. And it just lagged me out like buggery. Don't even know where those spikes are coming from. So I've got my task manager open on my other screen, just monitoring my system settings. And I don't know what's causing that. Maybe it's a hard drive loading. It's not a graphics card or anything like that. It must be hard drive. A little bit of activity there. Yeah, anything here of interest? Not really. We'll just keep going then. I was just thinking then, I wonder how well people would survive in the apocalypse. Have you ever asked yourself how well you would survive in the apocalypse? I like to think I would do alright. Probably not. You know, everyone thinks, yeah, that'd be amazing, but would you really? How much do you depend on technology? Like, I depend on quite a lot. Being able to go down the road to the shops and buy vegetables. Because I can't grow stuff. I'm useless at growing plants. I've never been good at growing plants. It's just one of those skills I don't have. And yeah, I don't hunt. I wouldn't know where to start. And yeah, things like that. How well would you survive? Like food, apart from living off canned food and processed meals and whatnot. Yeah, I don't think I'd do that well, to be honest. I've been trying to get fit lately. Right before I got back from doing some exercise right before I started recording. So my arms are a little bit like jelly, but that's alright. I'm not getting super fit. I go for a bit of a walk and do a few exercises along the way. Just to keep me active, really. I noticed since this whole CV world thingamajig happened, this building over there, I've actually put on a lot of weight, like many people. Put on a few kilos, which I'm not too proud of. So I'm just trying to get back in fit and shape again. Yeah, so yeah, just doing those little exercises every now and again. Get out, try and at least fill out my steps and my heart points on my watch. Make it happy at me. We got plenty of fuel. We don't need to stop for these disgusting rusty contraptions. We're all self-sufficient. Even though you can't run a diesel on petrol, we'll be fine. I don't care what the game says, it's petrol. It's not gas. Petrol. And I know in a lot of European countries, you can't get lower quality fuel. You can only get like 95 octane and 98 octane, I think it is. Maybe just 98 octane. Here in Australia, we have... Is it we use octane, do we? No. I think we use RON. 98 RON? Maybe. Whatever rating we use. I can't remember now. A turret building? Don't see anything from here. Yes, we got 91, 95, and 98. So yeah, and those are our fuel ratings. Yeah, they of course they go up in price. We do have a little bit of the old corn juice floating around. It's not very common. We don't have a lot of ethanol fuels here. It's just something we don't use. There are some places that do E10, and they're very rarely. I have seen it once. The racing fuel that they have, the ethanol racing fuel, E85. I've seen that once as well, but not very common, very rare. I think I've only ever seen one place that deals with that stuff. And yeah, just because cars in Australia aren't really made to run with that stuff, it's not good for carburetors. It's not good for injectors. If you have the wrong hoses and the wrong rubbers, it will dissolve all your hoses and perish all the rubber gaskets and things and stuff like that. O-rings. Oh, it loves to eat those. So yeah, it's not that great for this kind of stuff, which the Australian automotive industry is not really prepared for, I don't think. Yeah, well, where I am anyway. What are we up to? 30. Is that 30? It looks like a 30 to me. It's another 20 k's to go, at least. I'd like to get a bit further. I was right on the edge of 2,200 when I started. So if I can push it a bit further, I will. I want to make kilometers. I want to make some distance. I want to get somewhere. So I might have a lot of emptiness just driving to see how we go. That wasn't quite the cinematic shot I was going for, but that worked all the same. A roll off a rock, sure. Trying to get a smooth pass past the tree, but that didn't quite work there. Just trying to get a few more nicer cinematic style shots, you know. Something's just started loading in. Let's have a quick check then, shall we? We've got another roadhouse, I guess. Great. We've got 2 cars. Let's have a quick check, see what we got. A Trabant and a Dacia. There we go. Ooh, we could get a Dacia motor. The old crusty brown one. It does look like a 3-cylinder. Every time I see it, I keep thinking it's a 3-cylinder. I don't think they were, but it does look like it. Or we've got the choice of the old 2-stroke, which is a much better looking engine. It's a shame it's just terrible. Ooh, I was going to say, a mag wheel, but no, it's a bike wheel. That's something I haven't done, is put a No mag wheel, a bike wheel on a car. I've put bus tires on all sorts of things, but I haven't put bike tires on anything. Give it that funny looking dragster look with the skinny wheels on the front and the big meaty ones on the back. Let's have a quick check up here if this doesn't fall over and kill us. Like that. I was hoping I could find if there was anything of use up there. Ooh, something fell down. Not what I was looking for though. I'm just checking to see if there's not a snake anywhere. Oil. And a dangly poop. That's what I haven't really done on my car in ages. Put any dangly things on them. Oil. Gas. What else have we got? Bus tire? Rims? No, I don't think we need these. But I will take the oil, and I will take the Dacia motor for now. Come on, come free, come free. There we are. What's it got in it? A bit of awful stuff in it. Let's tip all that out onto the floor. Because, why not? Close that up. I'm sure the environment will be fine. We don't need to worry about the environment. Let's see how much gas we've got in our tank still. Probably plenty. 25.6 litres. A lot. But I will put this oil in there. And I can take the other one. This oil in there. Okay, at least there's some oil in it. That's a bit of gas. And that's a bit of diesel. And you are a pachyderm. No, a pachyderm is an elephant. You are a rabbit. Whatever the rabbit species is. I don't even know now. Rabbit von Rabbit. Whatever I can get in there. Nothing in the bucket. So now, if I can get this in the car, will that fit in the back seat? Who hasn't tried to put an engine on the back seat? I've put a motorbike in the back of a car a couple of times. I'll give them they were small motorbikes, but even then, I have put them in cars. So now we're just going to run this engine down, empty the tank that way, El Natural, and then I'll drop this one in and we'll go for a different motor. How exciting. So that gives me a goal, is to empty this tank. So we can start the next one with a nice, fun petrol engine. We've done 40, what was that, 44? Looks like a 44 kilometers. And we're just over half a tank. So it's going to take a little while, I think. Where did that go then? my barrel just kind of dissolved, unfortunately. Oops. Is that it over there? Don't like you, you're getting awfully close there, bud. So let's see if it is right behind me. Just a little bit further back, I think. They're rocks. It might be a rock. I can't tell very well. But that's really annoying. I've been carting that barrel around for a while with plans to use it. And trying to get it back in the car, the autosave just launched it. No, just a rock. That's a bit of a shame. Oh well, there'll be more out in the world somewhere. Ooh, stay on your wheels, mate. Just noticed in this car the Speedo tops out at 90 kilometers an hour, which is a bit of a shame. In the other car, the 2105, it tops out at 105 kilometers an hour. So you get a little bit more bang for your buck in that car. I think even in the other Lada it goes a bit quicker than this one. Well, we are in the other Lada. I don't know. It's a bit weird, isn't it? I just seem to remember it going a bit faster than 90. Maybe I've done something. Maybe there's something that's changed. I don't know. One car I haven't seen in a while is the Skoda. I always say that, and the very next car I find is a Skoda. So that's another car I haven't seen in a little while. I'm sure it's going to be here somewhere. The old rear-engined beast machine. Oh, I had so much fun with that car when I first got it. So here we are. I'm going to stop here for now. I have now done 87 kilometers in this car. I have lost the barrel out of the back, unfortunately. That just kind of auto-save launched miles away. And we are getting very low on the fuel there. So we've got less than a quarter of a tank. But I've been playing now for about an hour and a half. So I'm going to call this now. We have definitely done the kilometers we need. Yes, so we've definitely done the kilometers we need. Hopefully there'll be another snake in here, or at least some fuel, because hopefully in the early, even if it's the start, how much do we actually have in our tank? 5.7 litres. So if we just fill that up with petrol, we should be good, but we'd need to fill it up with petrol, which I don't have. I've got diesel, and that's about it. I got lots of diesel. Nope, nothing in here. Okay. Anyway, yes, I'm going to leave this here. I'll probably back my car up a little way so I don't get spawned on by buses, which does happen. It has happened before. and you'll log in and your car won't be there, and then the game will crash, which does happen. So yes, I am Benny Bones. This has been the long drive. We have now definitely completed 2,200 kilometers. And so until next time, adios.